how to draw the Trump train. I know that it's a cliche to say that you never speak what religion, politics, and other shit, right? But I think that's why, because we choose to not speak about them, that's why we don't fix them. You know, some people are saying that, you know, how could you support Trump? You know, we know that Clinton created a badass economy. You know, me with Hillary, you know, that's, to me, I see a woman that didn't get divorced when her husband was disloyal to her, and stayed with him because of the brand that he was creating. She knew that if she stuck with him, she could probably use that name to run like today, like she is today. Forgive and forget. No. If she can't satisfy one man, how can she satisfy an entire country? Being in the Marine Corps, letting her boys die in Benghazi, American men. No, thank you. How can she can't secure some of our boys overseas? What can she do for our country worldwide? I don't want that. Nope. Even in the Marine Corps, you know, you get yelled at for. Remember one time a Marine had called one of our master sergeants Junior, only because we had I think we were filling out forms for our I think for some blood work or some roster that was going around our shop, and we saw that his last name, that he had a Junior on there, and he was like our most senior guy. So one of our Marines foolishly called him Junior, and our gunny at the time picked his ass up. Picked up probably an 80, 190 pound guy and slammed him against the wall. The fuck are you doing calling our Master Sergeant Junior? Motherfucker. Started pounding him and choking him. And the other Marines they understood why he was doing it. It was a sign of breaking the chain of command. You know, we're not there to really hang out and be buddies. We're there to survive overseas for whatever our leaders tell us to do. Yes, there is a brotherhood there. There's a bond there, something amazing there. But it's a nasty thing to just fucking act stupid like that. Nope. We're not doing security at some fucking liquor store, just hanging out with the homeboys. So, but for Hillary to let her boys down like that, fuck around, leave her emails insecure, sensitive information. Imagine if a Marine could fucking knock you off with calling another guy, another Marine, Junior, because that's legally his name, legally. What would you do if you put national security on the line to you? What do you think? To me, shit. Hell no. I wouldn't even want to dishonor my training like that, my brothers like that. Hillary just, some people say that I'm racist because I don't like Obama because he's black. And some people say that I'm sexist because Hillary's a woman because I don't like her. Let me tell you who's black and a female that I would vote for in a heartbeat. That's Oprah Winfrey. Yes, I know that she's probably a left-leaner. But this bitch came from poverty. Victim of sexual abuse, which Bill Clinton and his buddies, I think Jeff Epstein, are down with that shit. According to some reports that I've read. But, that's a woman that, I looked at most of the, I looked at a lot of interviews that she's done. And it's amazing. Sometimes she says things I probably disagree with, but generally speaking, a way better choice than Obama and Hillary put together. Because that's a woman that I believe really just wants to do good because she knows how rough people have it, can have it, have had it. Man, and creating this video could also lose a lot of fans and clients. And if I'm ever wrong on any of the things that I've said, I'll stand corrected. I'll say, fuck, I fucked up. I really fucked up. I read the wrong thing. Read some old information. We got Bernie Sanders, which I feel that he means well. Honest dude. But unfortunately, I don't think he's ever taken an economics course. He probably knows how to use a calculator pretty good. Taxing, making college free. Why? So we get more actors, more people studying women's studies, studying English. More political science people. No, I think this country needs more plumbers, more electricians, more car mechanics, more architects. But people are not really going to school for those things. They're going for bullshit courses. Chicano studies or some fucking shit that involves some form of tribalism. I think the most important race, or the endangered race, would be the capitalist. Yes, I know that's not a specific country, but what are you viewing me on YouTube, possibly on your smartphone or tablet? Some designer made that. some dude went to China, worked out with a factory how to create this stuff, imported it back to this country, set up the store so you could buy it, made some commercials, let you know about it, fixed the bugs, added the software. Do you think we need more actors or more feminist studies or women's studies majors? I think those people help create this machine, this thing that you watch cat videos on. Those people that limit your strength, actually, because, again, as mentioned before in other videos, that some people say that I'm lucky because I could draw like this or like that. And that's not the case. I'm nothing special. I'm just some dude, man, who happens to have an American passport because I was born here. And I'm thankful for that. This fucking country gives you an opportunity to do so much. And me, I'm just stubborn enough to be consistent and be like, I believe that I can still create a company. Still create a company. Honest to goodness company. It's not going to be easy. But then again, it wasn't easy for the people that first came to this country, man. I know we have a bloody history, a Revolutionary War, a Civil War. And we didn't treat the Native Americans so kindly. But we're hurrying the fuck up so we could unfuck all of that. And Trump is a dude that, man, he talks a lot of shit, but says it from his heart. It goes with his gut. He doesn't give it that Hillary shit of, oh, the cameras are looking at me. Let me smile like this, like a fucking robot. So, and I guess, if Trump doesn't win, like he would say about his election or candidacy, this drawing, like his candidacy would be a waste of time if he doesn't win. But then again, that's probably would be the least of my problems, because America's $21 trillion in debt. $21 trillion. My small business, which only goes to maybe 11 states, 11 or 12 states, I forget the count. More focused on keeping quality control. I've seen the drug use, the violence, the criminal element, the dirty cops, the unmotivated cops, the cops that are, some that are fucking lazy, some that are honorable. But it's a culture that we all breed, when we all start believing that keeping up with the Kardashians is a priority, instead of reading a fucking book, going out for a walk, petting your dog, hugging your mom, playing the garden. Now we want to fucking, keep up with the Kardashians, see what stupid fucking Kanye tweeted, watch the Jersey Shore. I don't think Trump does that shit. Yes, he has a reality show, had a reality show. I learned a lot from that show. This right here is my upside down Illuminati symbol to represent the change that Trump can create.